Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to watch an emo person play goalie? Probably not. But if you head over to YouTube, you can watch the first 3 episodes of Emo Shield now. Just subscribe to Instructor Barnes Productions, and you can watch the short film of an emo goalie and his journey from outcast to champion. Don't forget to drop a like, comment, and subscribe.
You have interfered with our affairs for the last time.
Sinatra.
I am literally in the air right now, wrapping up a stewardess. First class, I am so new at this. Used to ride a metro, let us hit us retro. Like the infrareds on my
Welcome
feet,
back.
baby, let's go. Send out
This
the
is
window,
episode
no
13 of the Chuckin Knucks podcast. And we are joined by our usual Zach Hahn
Hey,
and John DeCio. How are you doing, John?
I'm doing good, Russo. I'm
This is
doing
your
good.
third podcast.
you're doing well. You're doing well.
Doing
You're
well.
Doing well.
Remember, please,
Not
Dave.
so
There
well.
you go.
Not so well. Rangers lost 2 straight.
They lost
Yeah,
again.
Islanders lost too.
Lost in overtime. We got a point, but still disappointing.
Is our savior, and then the Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
Oh yes.
Do we pray? Should we pray? Pray
For
before
Ellen?
our podcast. No, this is a non-religious, non-political podcast.
Is it
Yeah,
not
so
gonna-
we're back here with episode 13. This is my first podcast away from the Russo Studios back in New York.
Yeah, where are you?
I'm in an upstairs attic. No, I'm just
No.
kidding.
Where are you?
I'm in Fort Worth, Texas.
Hey.
Yep.
For
For hockey. We explained this last podcast, Zach. You need to step it up here.
I think the viewers have to watch the last podcast if they want to know.
Yeah,
fuck me, right?
yeah. You need to know. Come on, Zach, get it together. Where are you coming to us from? You're in a different spot.
Oh yeah.
I am from the Alan Hahn studio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I am here due to popular demand from the boy. Oh, I just
Yep.
played with the seat. Yeah. I am down here in my basement in the studio.
Oh, now everyone knows where the studio is. They're gonna come invade.
Uh-oh.
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 I am not in my basement.
Nobody leaked Han's address. Might be me.
42 Wallaby Way, Sydney.
Yeah, there you go. There's my address.
Yeah, so some hockey talk. We are first couple days actually into the NHL season.
Yes.
Do we have a lot to cover?
Oh,
yeah, we
yeah.
do.
Okay. Let's start off with how do we feel about the Kraken? How do we think they've looked right off
I
the
mean,
bat?
from what I watched in the first game against the Golden Knights, their first shift was electric.
Yeah.
I mean, they just came out, they were buzzing. I think Eberle had a chance to score in the first shift and he missed. But like they were buzzing. And I like in that I think that whole game they were pretty much buzzing. Like there wasn't really a time where I said like they don't look good or they're getting outplayed at all. And Vegas is a very good team. So I mean, I think from what I saw in that first game, the Kraken looked like a pretty good hockey team. But I mean, that could, again, it's only the first game. They could have been just, amped up because of their first game. But they did go down. They went down 3-0. I actually turned off that game when they went down 3-0. I was like, all right, it's over. It sucks. But I just checked back and I checked the score when I woke up and I saw, it was 4-3. And I saw that they came back to tie it. And, I think that that just shows resiliency and, they finally were able to break through and get on the board and eventually get 3 to tie it up. And I mean, the goal. All right, can we talk about the game-winning goal?
Yeah.
Did you guys see that?
That was
the
pretty
kick,
controversial,
yeah.
in my opinion. I honestly think
I don't
was a
think
kick.
that was. I think that was a kick. I don't think that should have been a goal.
100%.
I think the
100%.
ruling was though that
I
his
think that's
foot
a popular,
didn't leave the ice completely, but his whole front.
Yeah, the whole
blade,
front. It literally
was-
looked like he kicked
It was off the ground. His heel was on the ground. That's what.
And I
they
think
based it off of.
everybody-
Yeah.
I think everybody wanted that not to be a goal too. I think.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people were rooting for Vegas to win. I mean, not Vegas, Seattle to win their first game, and for it to end like that. I mean,
I think they would have went to overtime.
Yeah.
If that happened, I think they would
Yeah,
have went to overtime. But honestly, if Seattle pulled through and won that game, that would have been crazy.
yeah.
'Cause that's a cup favorite this year.
Mm-hmm.
What? Vegas?
Yeah, they're a cup.
Yeah.
But no, even I think after he scored, who was it, Stevenson? Uh, I think I saw he said to his teammates like, "Is that gonna count?" Or "I kicked it," something like that.
Mhm.
And they weren't even celebrating as if like they just took the lead that late in the game.
Yeah, they
Or
were.
yeah, so it was like they kind of had a feeling that it wasn't gonna count, but
Yep.
they caught a break and ended up winning that game. But the Kraken, they got the dub
Kraken
today
cracked back.
against the Predators, 4-3.
Yep.
It was a back and forth game. They actually went up 4-2, but ended up being 4-3. Kraken won. So they get their first. They get their first win before the Islanders fucking win. So
Well, they've only had one game. Islanders have only had one game. Today's game, and they played the Hurricanes, who are I don't know about a favorite, but they look really good today.
yeah, no, the Hurricanes looked really good. They were just clogging the middle, not really allowing too much through into the offensive zone. The Islanders really had a hard time getting into the zone.
They weren't playing their Islander hockey.
No,
Play.
and they just looked flat. I mean, they had their moments where they looked like in the offensive zone with the first line, Lee Barzal, Palmieri. They were buzzing. I thought they were the best line all game. And I think even the top three lines for the Islanders looked really good. It was the defensive zone that fucked them in this game.
Yeah, they scored. I mean, they scored what was it? 3? It was a 6-3 final score, right?
Yeah.
They scored 3 goals. I mean, usually when they score 3 goals, they win.
Yeah, that was a statistic last year. I think they had a really good record when they scored 3 or more goals.
Yeah,
because they were able to keep teams to 1-2,
and they
right? They gave up fucking 6 in the first game of the season.
Who was starting tonight? Varley.
Sorokin. He usually.
But it wasn't. No. It wasn't at all on Sorokin. Sorokin was fine. He was actually good. It was Mayfield and Green. Scott Mayfield, Andy Green. They were -3.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Pellick and Pulock were fine. They were good. And then Chara. I don't know if you guys saw, John. I know you were watching the Rangers. Russo,
yeah, I wasn't watching.
Did you see? I think it was the 4th. No, I don't even remember. But it was Chara was chasing down. I forget who it was. Let me see. Let's see. It was. I think it was Mark. No, Niederreiter to make it 4-2. Chara was chasing down Niederreiter and just couldn't keep up.
Yeah, he looked slow. I thought he looked
all
slow.
game. He just
didn't he draw a penalty or he caused a penalty, right?
Yeah, well, they ended up scoring, so it didn't really count. But
how do you play in general tonight? I personally didn't see the game, so I didn't really.
Chara?
Yeah.
I thought he looked slow.
Yeah.
I just thought he looked really slow.
Yeah, no, he did not look good. He just looked slow and he couldn't keep up. The only thing that was going for him was his long reach, in which he was able to just break up plays like that. But he was a liability, and that's going to be an issue.
Yeah, he's getting old though. I mean, that's what age does to you. It's going to slow you.
Yeah. I mean, tonight didn't look good.
Yeah.
How about the Rangers?
Very disappointing first game. I think any Ranger fan knows that was embarrassing. I think it was a bad call. I mean, this whole week there was a lot of things to cover with the Rangers. With Kravtsov trying to get a trade now, he's suspended. I'm pretty sure getting fined or something about that because he refuses AHL contract. They sent down Nils Lundqvist and Kravtsov, which were 2 big, and Zach Jones, 3 big prospects that we thought were going to play this season, and they're not. But I understand what they're doing here. They're trying to get the grit on the team rather than the young guns trying to be all skilled this season, which personally I support that. I support the grit. We need that on the team. But I guess I just set Kravtsov off. I mean, I was watching a YouTuber, Saps. He was very upset about it because I agree that Kravtsov very early that he had to request a trade and stuff because of that and deny his AHL contract. Like Nils Lundqvist played tonight. Kravtsov probably would have been in the lineup tonight if he didn't do that because Sammy Blais was injured. But first game for the Rangers, terrible game. They started Georgiev. I thought that was a very bad decision considering we know by now that's Shesterkin is our number one. It's not Georgiev. It should be Shesterkin. Shesterkin's the better goalie, obviously. Ovechkin went off.
Yeah, let's talk about
Mhm.
that for a second.
Yeah.
Ovechkin
We need
climbed
to-
closer to Gretzky's record. How many goals does he have now?
He has 732, I think.
Yeah. And then Gretzky's he needs 187, is it? More goals to
He
Yeah.
has,
it was
he has
something like that.
5 seasons on the Capitals contract. He needs to score 33 goals per season to beat.
Oh, he's got it. Unless if he gets hurt.
I
that's
honestly
another
think
story,
he has a
but
chance.
if he stays healthy,
If he doesn't show decline, he will definitely break that record
mm,
or get very close to it. I could see him being either
get up to at
yeah,
least.
probably 2 if anything. But yeah, he went off.
Yeah, he looked good that game. I watched that game too.
Yeah,
He looked
it
good.
was sad though. Reeves didn't do anything. There was no beef or that between the Wilson and stuff. Which
Didn't they fight in the beginning though?
there was one fight. Sammy Blay he fought one of the guys. It was like a decent little scrum here and there. Quickly just went down to the ground. But I think last night the best player on the ice was Sammy
Was
Blay.
Blay. I was just gonna say
Yeah.
that. He
did great. Like he was buzzing all night, just hitting guys, physical, making good plays. I'm like, wow, like who's Buchnevich? Like
yeah.
that's what I felt like. That's what I saw on the internet. But tonight was rough. Bad first period. Second period was good. They gained their confidence. They got their groove going. Scored 2 goals. Came back, and unlucky bounce in the overtime. I think Trouba could have definitely back checked better and definitely stopped that goal. But it is what it is. We picked up a point, and yeah, I mean Rangers have a long season to go, and it's just we're getting used to the new system and stuff as well. And yeah, Ryan Reeves, he's doing decent. I see him definitely throwing the body out there, but of course he's not a producing player, which we known that coming in. Nils Lundqvist though, he was the fault for that first goal. That as well.
Yeah, Rangers D has always been an issue, and it continues to be. It looks like
Lundqvist was flat-footed. As he was flat-footed, he hesitated on the puck, completely just stopped there. Guy burned him. Scored his first NHL goal. I'm pretty sure the guy in the Stars. I forgot his name.
And how about that? You go from a Lundqvist to net
Pedersen.
to now a Lundqvist.
On MSG.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I love that. He's doing that. He gives a great insight on the game for the Rangers. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, he did pretty good.
Yeah, I think.
Sounded clear. He sounded like he's been doing it for a little bit.
Oh, let's talk about TNT. TNT,
Yeah,
their broadcast team.
How did you guys feel about that?
Loved it.
I thought it was cool. I didn't like the camera angles at times because I thought it was going to be the whole time.
Yeah.
Like when they went low, but it's cool seeing the different angles. It looks like they have a drone in there. Is that how they're doing it?
Yeah.
They have a drone in the rink?
No, I don't think it's a drone. It's like one of those like cameras.
It's like one of those like
Oh,
Yeah.
like a
those
football
cameras
cameras?
like you see in the NFL.
Yeah,
the wire
exactly.
Cameras that go across the field,
Mm-hmm.
like to go over the field. It's kind of like that, but on the side of the rink.
Yeah, like the wire cameras.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's on a wire. I don't know what it is. It's
I
got to
think
be on a
it's-
wire.
I think it's gotta be a wire.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
I don't know. I like it. It looks cool.
Yeah, it's
It looks-
different.
I liked it. Yeah, but
But the TNT announcers, how about Gretzky and Biz?
I didn't even realize
Biz?
that till like the day of. I was like, "Holy shit!" Biz and Gretzky sharing 2 seats together. I'm like, "What,
Right? Right?
dude?"
I was like, who's this guy next to Gretzky? And I'm like, wait a minute, is that Biz?
"Yeah, I can't believe like Biz used to be a guy like a fourth line
Fourth line
fucking dude
grinder.
who used to shit on people on Twitter. Now he's
Yep.
front and center on NHL on TNT,
Yep.
giving his thoughts. I can't believe that. It's crazy.
You know, all because he started a podcast. Yeah.
You guys on TNT.
Yeah.
When they bring it back to NBC,
We're gonna be on MSG one of these days. We'll get that big.
Han's gonna be. He's in an MSG studio as we speak.
I am in an MSG studio actually. This studio was used for Knicks pregame and postgame shows last year.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, we're in an MSG studio. Look at
We
that.
are. Look at all the Knicks stuff. I mean,
With
look
spot.
at this. Look at it.
And
We
yeah,
got-
nobody
we got
cares
a
about basketball. Let's talk about hockey.
basketball here.
Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah, right.
Your
Actually, there
dad
might be
is-
hockey stuff here.
That's
Yeah,
the
we got a
Your
helmet.
dad has a really cool job,
Yeah.
but it's basketball.
He's gonna
John,
kill
we got
you.
a John Tavares signed puck
Okay, that's
here.
Surprised you didn't burn that on,
Let me
knowing
see.
you.
That's why it's down here. Well, we
Yeah,
got
all things aside, that is a 6 studio.
Yeah, facts. I've been there. I
Yep.
took a
I
photo.
can't.
I was like,
Emo
right here.
Shield next to that.
yes.
We got gloves.
Whose gloves are those?
They were my dad's when he played for the Islanders.
Okay.
No, when the Islanders signed him to a 1 week deal. No, when he
That's
played
fun.
for their fantasy camp in
Okay.
July a few years ago. He has the helmet up there too. I took the visor off of that. I'm using that right now. Oh, look at this. This is actually cool. We got the Knicks championship ring
That's
Oh.
sick.
from whenever they won the championship. I
Sorry
don't
for all
even
the
know.
listeners. You're really gonna have to tune in
1973.
this one.
The Knicks championship
Your
ring.
dad is gonna kill you when he sees you touching all this stuff.
I come in here and I touch it all the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. But yeah, we got that.
Zach needs
Lots of books, lots of Knicks jerseys. There's a picture of me when I was a kid. I'm trying to look what else there is.
All right, back to hockey.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool setup. We could look at his. Okay, you probably shouldn't be touching that.
Emmys?
Yeah, you probably shouldn't be touching his Emmy.
Are those real? Like actual
Yeah.
Emmy?
He won these, yeah.
Holy shit, that's actually sick.
He won 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, for all the listeners that don't want to tune to the YouTube, Zach is in his Alan Hahn studio, and we should probably be more descriptive about it. No, they can tune in to watch.
Yeah, just
They-
tune
they-
in to
they-
watch.
Yeah, they gotta tune
Fuck.
in. So that's all it is. They gotta
Yeah.
tune into the YouTube now.
The special.
Yep, this is a special edition.
Yeah, very special
Um,
edition.
Before we forget, name drop one.
Liam. Oh, I almost forgot.
Liam.
Liam. Name drop Liam.
How you doing?
We'll
Liam?
never forget.
No, we should get a
Although
sign.
I almost forgot.
Assistant coach of the Knuck Chuckers, Liam Hamill.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
no, not Liam Hamill. All right, so we've talked about hockey.
Got the
we talked
real
about-
microphone here.
We hit all the We hit all the topics. So should we get into Chuck or Duck?
Oh, we already hit all the topics? Oh shit, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Really? Wow.
Double headphones.
Double headphones.
Zach, can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
Okay. Yeah, let's get into Chuck or Duck.
Cue the music.
First, Chuck or Duck from the Texas. I'll rearrange this. This isn't going to be the permanent studio. I'll make it a little bit nicer. But yeah, let's get right into it. We're going to go Seattle themed because it's Seattle's first year in existence. They had their first game the other day. We'll pay homage to them with this Chuck or Duck segment. So all these people are going to be from Seattle. So first up, we have Nate Robinson. He fought Jake Paul, got knocked out. So yeah, would you guys Chuck or Duck with Nate Robinson?
Duck.
Duck.
Chuck. Chuck.
Duck.
He's
Really?
actually a really nice guy. I think my dad actually knows him pretty well when he played for the Knicks. Yeah, he's a nice guy. He trained for boxing, so I wouldn't fuck with him.
Nice guy, fine.
I actually got a nice guy fine.
You did?
last week. Yeah, for
Oh,
this
you're a
week.
rookie, yeah.
Well, no, I got one because I didn't have any fines to give, but I got quite a few fines.
Really? Okay, we'll save that for story time.
No. They don't need to know what the fine's for. I
Okay.
think you know what the fine is for.
You know what? Yeah, what happens in the locker room stays in the locker room.
No,
We're
but
gonna-
you know what the fine is for.
No, I
We
know.
talked
Yeah,
about it
we talked
earlier.
about this in confidentiality. We're not going to bring it up on the pod.
Yeah.
Can't do that to your team. Okay, yeah. So you guys
Not
said
even.
you said Duck. John,
I said-
Duck.
I say Chuck
Why?
because he got his ass knocked out by Jake Paul. How do you let that happen?
Yeah, that's true.
YouTuber.
Yeah, but Jake Paul. Who did he just fight?
I mean, here's the thing. He just fought Tyron Woodley and he won, of course. But like
Yeah.
at that time, it was like after he just started boxing this time. Like this was like when he fought that guy, he was not as good as he is now. Like there's a clear like gap between now and then.
Yeah.
Plus,
Yeah, Jake
plus,
Paul got a lot better.
yeah.
I'll give it to him.
I don't
He was
want to
on
get
the-
too in depth, but like
He was on the
never-
No Full Send podcast, and he seemed pretty okay.
yeah.
Didn't seem too douchey, even though he has, I don't know. we'll get off of that segment. We'll go up to the next one from Seattle, Washington. We have Bill Gates.
Chuck.
Chuck with Bill Gates.
Yeah, I want his money.
I knew you were-
If I chuck him to the point and I kill him, I get his money. But I wouldn't do that. I'm not that.
you
type of
probably wouldn't get his money. His wife would probably get his money.
Well, yeah,
what,
no, but
what a
I-
really big.
you know what I mean, Russo.
I know. If it was like GTA, where when you like beat somebody up, the money came out.
Just popped out.
Yeah, popped out of his like coat pocket.
It's only like $50 though.
Dollars just right out of his pocket.
Instead of bounty.
What about you, John? Would you chuck or duck with Bill Gates?
Yeah, I'd chuck. It's kind of
Yeah.
a flex. And I'd make a bet and be like, yo, if I
I got
can
to fight
beat-
Bill Gates.
Yeah, if I can beat your ass, you got to pay me like, I don't know, whatever amount of money I want from him.
I bet you if you asked him for $1 million, he would just like give it to you because it's like nothing to him.
Yeah, probably wipes his ass with $1 million.
Yeah, he probably wipes it with like hundreds.
Mhm.
Okay, so last up from Seattle, Washington, we have Spencer Shea from iCarly. Would you chuck or duck with Spencer Shea from iCarly?
I'd duck.
I don't know.
I'd duck.
Yeah,
Motherfucker.
I wouldn't be able to fight him.
I wouldn't want to.
And he's my childhood. I can't do that.
Yeah, but not
Spencer
even that.
Shea, I love that
Not
guy.
even that. He's just a happy guy.
It's an
Yeah.
all-night party, and we're getting into when you think it's all over, then the joke is on you.
Oh God.
That TikTok. Yeah, but I don't know. I wouldn't fight him just because he has a friend named Sacco.
Remember he was what's the actor's actual name though? What's his name?
Jerry Springer.
Yeah, remember he was in Drake and Josh, and he was like the movie theater
Yeah,
guy,
he was
popcorn
crazy
guy.
Steve.
Yeah, crazy. He was always like flinging shit around. He was like,
And then he would just-
"Cock-a-doodle-doo, the cow goes moo."
Yeah,
Dude, I wouldn't want to
He'd-
mess with that.
he'd
shit.
be all calm and he'd be talking to somebody, and then something would piss him off, and he'd just start screaming.
crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, my childhood, I miss that stuff.
Yep.
Drake and Josh was an undefeated show.
Oh my God, there were so many good shows. Zoe 101 was pretty good too.
Yeah, that was a good
That was a
one.
goated show.
What
There's
else?
iCarly, obviously.
Did we say Drake and
Victorious.
Josh? Did we say that? I wasn't listening, to be honest. Sorry.
Yeah.
Zach, you need to sharpen up here. You're in the
Yeah,
alley.
Sorry, my team group
Dude,
chat is.
You
blowing
gotta
up
be
right now.
dialed
I'm
in.
listening.
You gotta
You
be
gotta be
dialed
This is the Chuck. This is the
This is-
Chuckin podcast.
Sorry.
We're in the
I'm
Chucker Duck
sorry.
segment. You gotta
And you're in.
dial
I'm
in. Dial in.
sorry.
Let's go.
I'm sorry.
On the ball right now. Okay. And yeah, that will conclude this episode segment of Chuck or Duck.
Now it's time for hat trick trivia.
Now let's do some hat trick trivia. Maybe I'll win this time. I've been doing some.
You guys
I've been
know
doing some
how it
trivia
works.
on the side. Hockey trivias.
You guys
So
know
many-
how it works. 3 questions. Get them all right. You get a hat trick. Get one right. You get the goal horn. Let's get into it.
Give me the
Question
Rangers goal.
1.
Cue the song.
Gordy, can I talk?
No, you
Thank
can't.
you. Gordie Howe was how old when he played in his final game? Is it A, 54, B, 60, C, 51, or D, 52?
Got my answer.
I got mine too.
All right, what is it?
I'm gonna go D.
I'm gonna go 54.
I think mine was 52, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go D.
So you go 54?
Yes.
It's D, 52.
Let's go.
Russo! Another week, no hat trick for Russo.
As long as I win, I could still win.
Yeah, you could still win, but still.
That's
All right.
awesome.
Question 2. Timu Solani scored how many goals in his rookie season?
Fun fact here, real quick.
Oh,
Fun
I know
fact.
this.
Fun
I know
fact,
this.
real quick. His son played on the team I'm on last year.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a fun
Awesome.
fact.
That's a little fun fact. Yeah, I know. It's
Timu
kind of-
Solani scored how many goals in his rookie season? And he
I know
currently
this.
holds the record
Yes.
for most goals from a rookie. Is it A, 57, B, 68, C, 75, or D, 76?
God.
Can I phone a friend?
No.
You see, like here's the thing. I literally know this because I remember last year playing Be a Pro. I was always trying to beat his record in the first season. All the
Oh,
time.
are you kidding?
I'm trying to think though. I completely forgot.
Okay,
It's up there though. Oh
I think it's in the 70s. I heard somebody say it today.
yeah.
Oh, I can't remember though.
All right, wait. Can you give me the last two again? C and D.
C76 or D75.
I got mine.
I think it's 70.
I'm gonna go with C.
What'd you say, John?
C. I'm saying C76.
76. I think it's 76. I think I heard them say 76 today.
All right, the answer is 76.
Yes. Give me that.
John's 2 for 2. Russo's 1 for 2.
Yes. Let's go, John. You get this wrong, and then I get 2, and then we tie.
And then there have to be a bonus question.
Then there'd be a bonus question, and then
Overtime.
Question 3.
Okay, here we go.
Ryan Donato scored the first goal in Kraken history. Who scored the first goal in Vegas?
Oh, John, you know
History.
this.
I think I know this. I
Is
think
it A, William Karlsson, B, James Neal, C, Alex Tuck, or D, Riley Smith?
I think it's B. I think it's James Neal.
I think it's C. I think it's C.
Who's C again?
Alex Tuck.
I don't think it's Alex Tuck.
I feel like I really don't remember because I remember I used to watch all their games. I don't know if it was James. Not. I feel like that's an
They made a big deal about this on their Instagram. That's why I don't know if it's James Neal. He just
Actually, Neil. What was the first one again?
Carlson. I know Carlson scored that
No.
really nice goal though.
He wasn't the first. No way.
No, it definitely.
I gotta take this serious now because like
You could get a hat trick.
I get a hat trick for the first time. Who was
Yeah.
D again? It was Riley Smith, right?
Yeah, it could be him.
No, I wouldn't be him.
I have to pick a different answer than you though, because either I have to shoot. Cause
Dude,
it's
oh
if
god!
you get it
it's-
wrong,
it's either
and I
B
get
or
it
C,
right,
Russo. It's
then we'll
either B or
tie.
C. We gotta work together here. It's B or C.
no, I'm not working together with you because if you get it right and I get it right, then there's
But
no.
if I get it right, I got a hat trick.
Then you get a hat trick, but then if I get it right, I lose. So I want to tie at least. I'm playing.
I'm
this,
gonna go with.
I'm playing this statistically.
I'm gonna go with B. I'm gonna go with B. I can't.
Who? Alex Tuck?
No, James Neal. I'm gonna go with James Neal.
That's what I said before.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I changed my answer.
No, I have to pick
You
somebody
can
else.
Follow me or not?
I'm gonna pick Smith. I'm gonna go with Smith just because if it's him, then I win. If it's not, then I don't really care. I
We don't
lose.
win. We tie.
Yeah, let me tie. Yeah, and then we go to another one.
Let's go, Han. Who is it?
Is it Smith? Please say Smith.
It's James Neal.
Oh my god! Every single time, I swear. I think we should get somebody in here to take my place. Well, congratulations, John. You just won hat trick trivia, and you are now the third guest on the show to get a hat trick. So you will be up there in the rafters next to Barnes and Salgado. Congratulations.
Hat trick.
Hat trick. Yep. That concludes hat trick trivia. Alrighty. We could get into story time. There's a new segment. There's a new segment that I have, but I don't know if we should wait for Barnes for this one. But it's a really funny and good. You'll expand your mind with this one. Zach,
I better be there.
You think we should unveil it today?
What?
new segment?
Some shit just went down and like I'm just not focused anymore. What happened?
You shit your pants? What?
No, something just happened and it's not good. But what happened?
Okay. I said we have a new segment. Should we unveil it today, or should we hold off to when Barnes comes next time?
I'll just wait until Barnes.
Oh, but it's really good, and you know what? We're just gonna do it. Barnes, you could join it next time. I won't use his idea that he pitched, but I will start it today because I can't wait any longer. This has been cooking for a while now. The segment is called Outrageous Thoughts. We expand upon outrageous theories and thoughts and things that just rattle your brain. It has nothing to do with hockey, which is hilarious.
Awesome.
But it's a new segment, you know. Okay,
I
Zach,
have a-
I need you. Zach, I need you here. I need you here. Yep.
All right.
Yep. You need to be right here, right now. That could wait. Unless somebody's dying, that could wait.
No. It's just no. Something else is dying right now. It's not good.
I'm dying on the inside if you don't.
You guys might have to take over the rest of this fucking podcast.
No. You need to be
You know,
right
Pay
here.
I need
attention,
to focus
Zach
on what's
Hahn.
going on here. No, because you don't understand. You don't understand at all.
You're trying so hard not to say it on the podcast right now.
I can't. This is
You wanna
not good.
pause? We can pause and then continue later.
No, we can't
We can take a
pause.
break.
This is going. You could pause that, and we're gonna continue this.
I can't pause this.
You have to.
No.
You
I
have to. You
can't.
made a commitment to join this.
No,
podcast.
you don't understand, bro.
We're
I
dialed
do
in.
understand. Okay, we
You
can't
don't
keep going back
no,
and forth
no.
with this.
No.
John, we'll take
So,
over for a bit.
Let's keep going. Here we
We'll
go.
take over for a bit. Zach,
I'm
you
your
figured
new
that out.
co-host, John DeCio, and I'm here.
Yeah,
take-
he's gonna steal your spot, Zach. Okay. So this new segment is called Outrageous Thoughts.
I love the sound of this.
And we expand, like I said, upon common things that just don't sit right with your brain. So first off, we're going to expand on the thought that why is pizza cooked into a circle, put into a square box, and cut into triangles?
Here's the thing.
I saw this on like a TV commercial once, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I know you're talking about
that
Apple.
makes
Remember
no
that?
sense. Yeah.
That was weird. Like that was like a really good commercial too to like talk about like the environment and like saving cardboard and stuff. And I'm like, you always think of it like, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Right? And it doesn't, like, think about it. It makes no sense. Why would you? I get why you would cook it in a circle because it's traditional. It's what they always did. But
Yeah.
why cut it into triangles? And why in a square box? Why not a circle box?
Like, I think it's just tradition. You know, it might
Yeah.
just be tradition. But honestly, that would be kind of cool. I want to see a pizzeria one day. I want to see them have full pie. I want a circle box because that would be sick.
Yeah,
I
a
wanna
circle box. Like, give us a circle box. Maybe we'll get Dave Portnoy to talk
Yeah.
about it. We'll get him on the podcast, and instead of talking about hockey, I don't even think he knows anything about hockey.
When we go to
talk
Borelli's
about
next time, we'll stop the.
Yeah, we'll
Barstool
stop
guy.
him. We'll ask Dave.
Yeah.
Like, bro, why are pizza boxes? He would know. He's been around pizza for so long.
Yeah.
But let's think about it for a second. Like, what could be the use of a square box over a circle box?
More space, you know.
They say more space, yeah, but there's no space inside the box of the pizza that you're taking up, right?
You know there is a thing you can do. Like some pizzerias that I've went to, they put like they sometimes would put the toppings like pepper and like grated cheese. They put it in the corners.
Oh, maybe we're getting somewhere here.
We are getting somewhere.
But the side of toppings in the corner where there's more space, you can put more in the box. Because you can do
Like-
that with the circle box. Ah,
What
okay,
about
that'll be our takeaway here. I think we just solved it. So the reason they put a square box in a round pizza is because they put extra stuff on the sides. Boom. See, this is why we need this topic, because we need to talk about things like that make absolutely no sense.
That burned a lot of gas out of my head. It feels like.
Well, we need to think here. I mean, we're playing
Oh,
hockey. We're not doing
think
school, so we need something to keep our brains going.
That's right.
Okay, we'll go with this one. Are aliens real?
I don't know. I mean, probably.
We got to think about it.
Maybe I don't think we're alone.
You don't think aliens are real?
No, I'm saying I don't think we're alone. Like I think maybe there's definitely a possibility.
I
feel like
agree with that.
Yeah, any space people, a lot of people like people that explore all like the planets, galaxy, shit like that. I feel like they all say like, yeah, there is definitely aliens, and I wouldn't be surprised.
Think about it. There's so much space in the universe, and it's expanding. There has to be aliens somewhere.
Yeah,
There has to be. And there's been UFO sightings, haven't there? Just
Yeah.
recently. So
and Area 51, that shit, they still keep that shit secret. We don't know what's
Mhm.
going on over there.
Yeah, nobody knows. Remember when those people were going to try and storm it, and they just
They went there and like they were like all dressed up and stuff, ready to go. They were just sitting out front like with like posts and crap, like, oh, free Area 51, free the aliens.
free the aliens. If I saw an alien running down my street, probably wouldn't be too surprised, being we're from New York.
Yeah.
You hop on the train and you see somebody freaking pissing in the corner. You're like, yeah, that's just another day. Just another day in the world here.
That's how it is in New York.
Someone's pissing on a train. Some guy's wearing a rat mask running around.
Yep. That's how it is in New York.
So aliens probably, bro.
Yeah.
Probably, if I had to guess.
You know what that makes me think of? Like, have you watched like Marvel
Yes.
movies? You know, they have like that multiverse, like alternate universes.
Yeah. You think that's real?
I don't know. I mean, personally, I don't know if it's real. Like, I have no idea. But that would be sick if it was real. Like, imagine there's like an alternate universe, like of us.
Yeah. There's another one of us that made. Well, think about it, because you make a decision. Us making a decision to do this podcast right now is a path that we just branched off into the universe.
Yeah.
But think about the us that didn't decide to do this today.
Yeah.
They're doing something completely different, and that's a totally different. That could be a totally different universe or reality.
And have you seen what is it called? Interstellar? Matthew McConaughey?
No, but I've heard about it.
Dude, that movie's crazy.
I heard it's good.
Dude,
I'm gonna interrupt for a sec. I'm gonna mute my mic. I'm gonna be gone from the headset for a sec. I gotta take care of business.
Okay.
Good luck, Mr.
Taking care of business.
We should Photoshop Alan Hunt's studio and put it behind me. And then I'll take over.
We should get green screens.
Yes. I honestly think you can do that, right?
You up into Zach's spot, and then
I'm pretty sure you can do like a.
Can you do that on here? I know you can do it on Zoom. I see people doing it all the time.
Yeah, I think you can do that. Start a new whiteboard. What's a whiteboard? Whiteboarding.
I think we got what is happening here.
What'd I do? What have I done?
Okay, let's get back on track here. We're going on a tangent.
No more whiteboarding.
And we're still on outrageous thoughts. If Barnes was here, he'd be good at these because Barnes has a lot of these. Okay, where were we? We were talking about aliens.
Yeah, we're talking about Interstellar. You should watch that movie tonight. It was a great movie.
What is it on? Is it on Netflix? I'll watch it.
I don't think it's on Netflix now. I used a non-legal streaming site.
Okay.
Yeah, Soap Today. That's what it's called. Soap Today.
Ever used? There's one called Ninja.io, which is pretty good.
I used to use Putlocker, and I use Soap Today now. That's what I use.
Yeah.
Soap Today has everything. I love that thing. And
Now
it's
you
like
can
all
just
good quality.
Now you can just find everything on like on all the streaming sites because there's so many. There's Blue, there's Peacock.
There's no point in like ever renting movies again. Like,
yeah, and there's no point in like actually having cable anymore. Like I have my Billet family has Sling TV. And there's no point in like even needing cable.
When I got Wi-Fi for my apartment, I legit did not get any cable. I was like, who cares? Like tonight, watched MSG Go, and I was watching TNT on my laptop.
I was watching the same thing. I was watching MSG Go.
It's so easy to do that. You know what sucks though is like it's all delayed like 30 seconds. So like all the reports come in as a goal happens, and it's like shit. That just ruined the fun of like being surprised. Like, oh my god, the Rangers just scored. Like,
is that why you turn off? Is that why you turned off your notifications? Yeah.
I turned them back on because I literally have not seen any of like the scores. I'm like, who won the Blackhawks game? Because I saw they were down 3-0. I didn't see what happened until after.
Yep. Okay, back into outrageous thoughts.
Yes.
Some of these were Barnes's. I don't want to say them because we need Barnes here, so we'll stick to just 3 today. We did the pizza box one, we did the aliens, and now we'll do this one. This is my theory. I know it's not correct. The real reason why the Islander colors are orange, blue, and white. So the real reason, well, obviously the real reason is because Nassau County, which is where the Coliseum is, their town colors are orange, blue, and white. That's the real reason. If anybody didn't know, there you go. There's a fun fact. But I thought, just like the other day, that think about it. Long Island is at the beach. If you go to the beach at sunset, the color of the sunset is orange. The color of the sand could be considered white, and the color of the water is blue. Orange, blue, white.
I think that's oddly specific.
Right? Well,
Yeah.
I know, but like it makes a little bit of sense. If you think too much.
You know what doesn't make sense to me?
What?
Why is Sparky the Dragon the mascot?
Zach gave us this actually a couple days ago.
Yeah, I remember he told us about this.
Yeah. Some of the mascots don't make any sense. Like, why is there what is it, a bumblebee or
Stinger.
that one makes. Yeah, stinger.
Well, it's the Blue Jackets. I think their thing was like a bumblebee, like a yellow jacket.
Oh, a yellow jacket. Okay, yeah, now it sounds stupid.
What doesn't? You know what mascot doesn't make sense? That mascot for the Avalanche, they have like a dog. It's like a.
Is it a dog?
I don't even know what it was.
It is a dog. The polar bear is the Leafs, the Maple Leafs.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like cold area and stuff.
Oh, I had another outrageous thought that I just thought about, like what doesn't make sense, but I can't think of it now. What doesn't make sense? A lot of things don't make sense in this world. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe if it rings a bell, I'll go back to it. Do you have any thoughts that you think are outrageous that we need to talk about?
I don't know really. You know, it all comes in the moment for me with that stuff.
Yeah.
I've definitely had some. I have one. Is cereal soup?
Oh, that's a good one. It's like a
Yeah.
burrito. It's like what
Yeah.
is a hot dog a sandwich or a taco? Okay, we'll do both.
I've never
of those,
heard that
right?
one. That's weird.
Yeah. So what is yours? Is cereal a soup?
Yeah. I mean,
Well, what else would it be?
cereal. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like soup is like, you have your what is it? It's called like broil, right? What is it called?
Yeah, it's broth. You have chicken
Broth, yeah.
broth. You have chicken
Like-
broth.
Like you get your broth, and then you have like whatever you want to put in. You can put in noodles. You can put in broccoli and cheddar. You can put in chicken and stuff like that. Like I feel like having broth in it would be the reason why it's soup. But also, it doesn't make sense now. It's like broccoli and cheddar soup. Like what's in that?
Mhm.
That's like you can add like milk and stuff in that too. Which cereal, like shit. Now I'm confused.
I know. Like, could it technically be soup because you could put like croutons in a soup? Like, well, not croutons. What are those little things? The little
Yeah, the croutons.
the cracker thingies. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the what is it called?
Those are just crackers.
Yeah, just crackers, like saltine crackers.
Yeah, those ones. You could put those in there, and then that's like the same thing as if you're putting like a frosted flake or a
Dude,
Cheerio.
clam chowder with the saltine crackers and the saltine bites are the
Yeah,
best in the world.
yeah. If you go to the New England Sports Center thing, they have some pretty good clam chowder in there.
I might have to make a visit when I'm up here.
You're close. Yeah, you're close enough. Might as
Yeah, I'm
well.
not too far.
I have
But
one.
your hot dog one.
Oh, we could do the hot dog one too. I just thought of another one right on the spot. As a hot dog, a sandwich or a taco? Because I feel like a sandwich is wrapped, right?
Yeah, and you know what? You know
Or
what?
it's in between two, in between two buns. That would make sense. The hot dog's in between two buns.
It is between two buns, but not now.
But they're not split. They're not split down the middle. They're like a little cradle.
You gotta think about this though. Corn dogs. Aren't corn dogs like hot dogs with a bun around it, just like toasted? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, I think it's they put. Well, no. What they do is they put like a batter over the corn dog, over the hot dog, should I say?
Like
And
a
then-
bun.
And then they dip it in the fryer. But they don't actually use a bun. They use like the stuff, the mix to make a bun, and they put it over the hot dog and they fry it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I don't understand that. I've never had a corn dog before. I actually want to try one.
I've never had one either, actually.
Yeah.
Wow, look at us. We're so uncultured. We never had corn dogs.
Got a live score update for all the viewers here. We got a score from the West Coast. We got Vegas and Kings. Kings just scored. It's 2-1.
2-1 Kings.
Yeah, period is about to end.
If only this was live, because people are going to find out this.
Yeah, I know.
When this comes out, they're going to already know all this information.
Oh yeah, Vegas or LA won. Haha, losers.
Yeah.
All right.
So hot dog, I'm going to go with it's a sandwich. It's not
Yeah,
a
I'm gonna go with sandwich.
I'll go with sandwich.
And when we talk about it, like
It's a sandwich.
I feel like they're all in their own bracket. Like I feel like cereal is like separate from soup. Like there's cereal, then there's soup. They're not. It's not like like cereal is a soup, soup's a cereal. Like
Yeah, I guess it's just like another way. What are some like common words that people say that the same people say Coke instead of soda? Like you want a Coke? Oh, that drives me nuts.
Coke. I wanna.
It's not a Coke. It's a soda. And then if you want a specific soda, you say I want a Coke. You don't say give me a Coke. What type of Coke would you like? A Pepsi? Nope, that's not how it works.
Don't you hate it when you ask for a Coke and they're like, "Is a Pepsi okay?"
Yeah. No, a Pepsi's not okay.
Like no,
I
yeah,
asked for a
no,
Coke.
sorry, I asked for a Coke. Like, bro, they're the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, get over yourself. Like, just give me the Pepsi. Like, what are you even gonna say? No.
Oh, you're saying no? I don't want a Pepsi.
No, I'm saying I'm being sarcastic. Like, what do you think?
Oh.
Oh, of course I want the Pepsi. It's the same thing.
Yeah. I wouldn't want a Pepsi.
Uh,
Do you think it's the same thing?
Pepsi and Coke. I mean, I think their ingredients are like different in some sort of way.
I have a strong take on this. I think that Coke is completely different than Pepsi. I know they're basically the same thing.
Yeah, I think what it is though. I think you're right. I support that. It's just like I think there's like small differences that make them completely different. Because I remember there was a whole issue back. I remember I learned this in like history class. This was a random study that was brought up that like Pepsi and Coke were like fighting brands. That's why they used to be called Pepsi Cola because it was Coca-Cola back in the day. It used to be called Pepsi Cola.
Really?
Yeah. There was like a whole issue with that because they wanted to be like better. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember the full story, but I remember there was a lot of beef back in the day that they wanted to like match them.
That's pretty interesting. I didn't know that.
Fun facts.
I just feel like Coke has a distinct taste and Pepsi has another distinct taste. I wouldn't like if someone went to me and said, "Do you want a Pepsi instead of a Coke?" I would say, "No, I want a Coke. Give me a Coke."
You know, I actually when you say that, like I do feel like I do taste a difference. I feel like Pepsi.
Like if you put a cup in front of me and was like, "Drink this cup."
Oh yeah,
cup,
I feel like I would know.
Yeah.
I think Pepsi. I feel like Coke is more sugary.
Yeah.
It's more sugar and it's a lot more sweeter.
It's got more of the cola. It's got more of the cola taste.
Yeah, but like Pepsi, it's like a lot more stronger and it's a little less sweet, more like
more bitter.
A lot more bitter.
Yeah. Yep. I have one more take. Are birds real?
Birds?
Birds, yeah.
Yeah.
No, because think about it. There's a whole thing on this. Why birds aren't real. I think that birds are real too. I think that people that don't think birds are real are insane. But someone made an argument about this the other day, and it was on my For You page, and it actually made a lot of sense. They were saying that like the bird population doesn't really fluctuate a lot, and most people don't have a lot of problems with birds, like the bird population getting too high or too low. And if that's the case, there are so many other like species that have population increases and decreases where there's a problem with it. And if birds don't, like, is it because all of them are made by the government? I think this is all bullshit, but this is something
I think it's bullshit. I think
it's bullshit too.
I think birds are birds, man.
I think everything I just said is bullshit, but I heard it on a TikTok, and I just wanted to get other people's opinions because I didn't think it was true, but I wanted to get everybody else's opinion. Because this is outrageous thoughts, and we think about everything outrageous here.
That's weird. That's that's a fun segment.
Mm-hmm. It'll be fun when we have Barnes, because Barnes likes to expand upon these things.
And Han.
Yeah, wherever he went.
Yeah, he's a quitter.
Hopefully
he's a quitter.
You think he can hear us?
No.
Han Solo.
Han, we miss you. Turn your camera on if you. I don't know. Imagine he turns his camera on if I said something.
Yeah. Say something really mean. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't want to go too far.
Yeah. Well, we could get into story time, but Zach's gonna miss it.
Maybe he'll be back. Maybe he can tell us his story about what the hell is going on.
No, he won't. He won't tell us. He's not gonna do it. It's too personal.
I came prepared this time about story time. I did come prepared.
We could talk about we could do story time here.
We can give a couple stories while we wait for Han.
Okay, you can go first because I have to get my story.
So last podcast we were talking about what was it, pre-workout and stuff and energy drinks.
Yes. Oh yes.
Yes, I had a really good story. When you guys brought this, I was like, "Oh my god, why did I not?"
And we told you to save it.
Yes, you guys told me to save it. I've been saving. It's been locked in the head. I've been like, I know what my story is. So this is actually a funny story. Well, not funny for me, but like, I've told a lot of people about this, but there was 2 seasons ago, I was playing 16U with my team. And during the game, we were playing in our showcase playing the Madison Capitals. And my friends are like buzzing, like everybody's scoring and shit. And I'm just here like all tired. And I'm like, Jesus, I got to start I got to get going. I got to start buzzing. So my friend who scored like 3 goals that game, he was drinking C4. And I've never taken pre-workout. And from what I've heard, C4 is like cocaine. So
Yeah, it's pretty much.
I was like, yo, can I get some of that? Because like
I've never had it either, but I've seen
yeah,
it.
I've heard it's bad. Like
Yeah.
when people were like addicted to that crap. But yeah, mid game, I'm like, yo, can I get some of that? And he's like, yeah, sure. So I start drinking, and I'm like, wow, this tastes pretty good. So I just started drinking a lot. And next thing you know, like I'm just jittering. I'm like, my coach is talking to us. I'm jittering. I'm like, let's go. I get out there. I'm ready to go. Like my mind was like, I'm ready to go. Let's go run it. Like I can run 100 miles right now, and I wouldn't break a sweat. But my legs were like completely dead, so it was like really weird. My body and mind were not working together at that point. So towards the end of the game, we're winning, and I remember I was going down like a 2-on-1, and out of nowhere, like one of the defensemen just rocks me, and I get flung across the ice. Beginning of my shift, so I'm still out there, and I'm pissed off because like I have like a short temper when I'm on the ice. I go after the guy. I'm going after him. He's in the corner, and this guy's like maybe like 6'2", maybe like 200 pounds, big kid. I go in on him, and I get hit right in the chest. I'm going full speed. He hits me and just stops me, and I get hit right in the chest. And I didn't feel at that point what was going on, but I felt a little bit of pain in my chest. Next thing you know, I get back up and I go again at him, and I get hit again. Same place in the chest. And then I get hit again 3 times straight, just getting mollywopped. Actually 4 if you count the 2-on-1, but all in one like shift. And then like 10 seconds later, I get in the bench, and then my chest was in so much pain. I think I had a bit of a heart attack or something like that. I don't know, but the game ended, thank God, because if I kept going, I would have been probably dead.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in the locker room. Like we're all happy we won and stuff like that. I'm just sitting here, just head down. Everybody's like thinking I'm upset. I'm like I couldn't talk. I was like, I can't breathe. Like I was trying to like say, I was like, I cannot breathe. I can't breathe. Please, someone get my parents. Like my chest was in so much pain. And my dad came down to the locker room. He's like, what the hell's going on? I'm like half dressed. I'm like, I can't breathe. My chest is killing me. And I didn't tell them about the C4 at the time because they didn't know. And I didn't tell the doctors about it either because I went to the doctor right after. They thought I bruised my my sternum in my chest. And they took heart scan stuff just to make sure I didn't have a heart attack. My heart was all fine. I don't know even like if I told them about the C4, maybe I could have got a better like result of what the hell happened. But it was like just so weird. I thought I bruised my sternum personally because like when they pushed down, I definitely felt pain in my chest. But yeah, it was just such a weird. It was crazy. Like it was actually scary. I thought I was like, I'm not gonna overexert. Like I thought I was gonna die. No, It was just crazy. Like so much pain. I've never felt that ever on the ice. Like usually, like I don't milk crap like Igor Shesterkin. I'm not that type of guy. He was milking crap tonight. It's just that's still fresh in my mind. That pissed me off.
Igor.
And after that, I played the Gentry Galaxy 2 days later, and I was fine.
Look at that. The power of C4.
Power of C4. It's a scary supplement. Don't recommend if you're going to play fast-paced sports.
Yeah. That'll be good for the first period, and then...
Yeah, it goes away quick. Everybody says, like, pre-workout lasts you maybe, like, 20 minutes before it's, like, wears off. If you take it like that. If you, like, dry scoop it, I'm pretty sure, it's, like, that's not a good idea.
Yeah. I don't have really any... I don't have any, like, specific stories because I've only been in Texas for... This is my second week.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they'll build up. But on the way here... I mean, this isn't really a story. Just that on the way here, I was on the plane and I had my cowboy hat on. And I was listening to I Wish I Was Back in Texas from SpongeBob, from the Sandy Cheek song.
Yeah.
I wish I was back in Texas. The ocean's no place for a squirrel. Anyway, I fell asleep, and had my earpods in, and my earpod fell out. You know, they fall out. Doesn't really matter. But it landed in a lady's shoe, who was also sleeping. So lucky enough, her foot was close enough for me to like grab it, but it was like playing Operation. I was like, please don't touch your foot, please don't touch your foot, please don't touch your foot.
Oh, that's weird.
And I was able to get it out, but I didn't want to put it back in my ear after that, so I just closed my AirPods.
That's weird.
I mean, that's really it.
I've had that happen like on planes and stuff, like going to these tournaments.
Mm-hmm.
Like all I do is just listen to music. I have everything like downloaded and stuff for Spotify, but I always have that issue that I'm like sleeping. Next thing you know, like we jolt like some turbulence and I wake up.
AirPod out.
Yeah, I swear to God, plane rides are the worst when I'm with the team because like we always wear like our big jumpsuits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And after every flight, you're probably like it feels like 100 degrees. The fans they have on
they don't work.
that shit doesn't help at all. That shit's ass.
Yeah.
Like I get up and my ass is just soaked. Like I got knowing that like now I'm gonna make sure when I get on the plane, I'll have like my shorts under. So I'll just take my pants off and I'll have the shorts ready to go. Because whenever we play, like it depends on the location. If we go to like Minnesota, like midwinter, like I'm gonna wear shorts because like screw that. Like in the airport and outside when we get there, like waiting for buses and stuff, that's gonna be really cold, of course.
Yeah, it's always, when you go to those, when you go from like I've learned when you go to a hot climate to a cold climate and you're on a plane, wear shorts, bring a pair of pants.
Yeah.
Because then you can always throw them on after.
Yeah.
So you're not sweating, dripping wet in the air when you're in the airplane.
Yeah. Since Hans gone, I'm gonna tell another story.
Okay, This will be
Han's story because he's not here.
Yeah,
But
I'll make up for it.
speaking of trips, last year, you know that snowstorm that hit Dallas, right?
Yes. I've heard
I-
all about that from everybody here.
I was there. I
You were
was
in
there for it too. Yeah, so we were.
What were you
there.
doing?
We were playing. We were having. It was our. Wasn't it? Yeah, it was. We were playing the Napa playoffs, the NAPHL.
Oh, yeah, the Apple.
Yeah, and it was crazy because like it's like the one time of the year.
Where did you play? What rink?
We played at.
Was it the NITEX rink? The Brahmas rink?
No, we played at the Dallas Stars practice rink.
The Dallas Stars practice rink. Oh, I don't know where. Oh, is it in Euless?
I think it's in Frisco.
Okay, because there's a team called Mid Cities, which is they have a Stars uniform, but I don't think they're related. I don't know.
Yeah,
I guess I'll figure it out while I'm down here.
it's Frisco. Yeah, we played in Frisco.
Okay, yeah.
Because they have that baseball stadium there, which I thought was pretty cool. Because quick little fun fact, we were there and the baseball stadium's behind. They shot a Dude Perfect video there, and I was like, oh my god,
Yes, they did. They did. Yeah.
The baseball trick shots.
They shot I think they shot a Dude Perfect video where you were too in the practice room.
Yeah, they did that too. I think.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
Dude Perfect. Their headquarters is like 20 minutes from where I am.
I know. I wanted to go when I was there.
I want to go too one day.
Just knock on the door. They'd be so nice about it, but they're on tour, so they're not even there.
Yeah, I would just go to look at it and leave.
Yeah.
What's
Well, what?
Oh, it's not really anything to see from the outside, right? You have to go in and look at it.
Yeah, you have to go. It's just like a warehouse.
Okay.
It's cool. It's like have you seen the Fantasy Factory from Rob Dyrdek?
No, but I've seen the videos. I know what the inside looks like.
Yeah, like that's what it basically is.
Okay.
Well, so we went to Dallas for the tournament, our playoffs, and we were there like the one out of the whole year. This is like the only time in history they've ever had snow. Us being in cold ass Massachusetts, we go there expecting like, oh, it's gonna be nice and sunny and shit. It was snowing. It was awful, terrible, cold. And you know what it was? It was like they never prepared for this. They haven't had this before in like so long.
Yeah, I've heard so many stories from everybody. So apparently they never really have snow down here. It never really gets past like 50. And it was freezing. Like things froze, the pipes froze, and there was a storm. And it took 2 weeks for them to like figure out how to handle the snow. Like people were out of work and stuff like that for 2 weeks, and it was only like an inch and a half.
Yeah, it was bad. Like, you know what it was? You see those videos of like the cars like smashing into each other, that whole big pile up. Like we were driving on that fucking highway the next day.
Yeah, nobody has 4-wheel drive down here.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they do, but no one knows like how to handle the snow.
Yeah, we were driving
Dude,
these shitty white vans there, and it was like scary as shit, like driving.
Because they also had ice because they didn't have
Oh
salt.
yeah, it was all ice, and I'm like, holy shit, like this is bad, because like they haven't had this. They don't have salt trucks and like that like we do in states on the East Coast, New York. Yeah, we have all that shit because we were prepared for that stuff. But dude, it's like the one week. Like there was so much to do there that I wanted to do. One thing I was pissed off about is I've never had In-N-Out before.
Oh, did you get In-N-Out? I still haven't had In-N-Out either.
The day I wanted to go, you can go now because you have.
Yeah, I could go. It's like right down the street.
Yeah, the day I wanted to go. The night before, actually, me and my friend Connor were planning on doing it. Name drop Connor.
Connor.
Connor. We were gonna go that night. My mom and dad were there too because they usually come up for the big tournaments. And my parents were like, "Oh, we're out of dinner right now. We're gonna be home late, so we can't really go tonight." I'm like, okay, no big deal. We'll do it tomorrow. Next thing you know, I'm like, "All right, can we go today?" Next thing you know, In-N-Out's closed everywhere. They closed down everything. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" The one thing I wanted. I was like, the one thing I wanted to try here. Like that's like I've never like really wanted to do anything when I'm at tournaments. I usually just focus on playing. That was like the one thing. Like I just wanted to try one In-N-Out burger. I've heard so much hype about it. I'm like,
and there's so many all over Texas too.
Oh yeah, I know. And they have Whataburger. Have you tried that?
Yeah,
yet?
Whataburger. I was just about to ask. Did you ever get to go to Whataburger?
I did go to Whataburger because my Whataburger was right across the street from my hotel.
How was it, like compared to anything else?
Honestly, it's not bad. Like it's pretty good. It's like
Is it like a McDonald's burger or better?
It's like
Is it like Chipotle? I mean, not Chipotle. Chick-fil-A.
It's kind of like it's like if you were compared it to like say like you compared a chicken sandwich from McDonald's to chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A. It's like towards like the middle, but like kind of leaning towards the Chick-fil-A. Like if the way I would describe it is McDonald's cheeseburger and Five Guys, because Five Guys is a pretty good fast food burger. I'd say it's in like
very greasy, but very good.
Yes, it's like in the middle. Like it was pretty good. And I remember one night there was like nothing was open, so we went to Whataburger across the street, and we had 3 vans. We had like how many kids were there? We had both our 18s and 16s getting a huge order. And my coach, we were just recording him making the orders. It was so funny, like, because he was just listing off like the actual names. He's like, "Can I get a Whataburger with cheese deluxe and a vanilla sundae?" It was just the funniest shit ever. We were dying.
Yeah, I've never been to Whataburger yet, but I heard In-N-Out is the better of the two.
Oh yeah, it probably is.
I don't know if they have ice cream there, but
I don't know if they have ice cream at.
A big thing down here, especially in the Fort Worth area, is Andy's ice cream. They got a couple of them down here. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
No, I haven't. When I was in Dallas, it was brief, but the only thing I really knew around there was
In-N-Out.
Yeah, In-N-Out, and Whataburger was new when I got there. I didn't even know about it. And there was also Jack in the Box. I didn't get to try that.
Yeah, they say Jack in the Box isn't like anything to go crazy about.
Yeah, it was. I've heard it wasn't that crazy of a meal.
It's so funny. Some of the words that they use down here, like the southern words, are so much different than the northern words.
Yeah.
Like, for example, what's a word? Okay, so a weed whacker. You know what a weed whacker is?
What is it?
Do you know what it is or no?
Yeah, I know the weed whacker is. It's like the thing used for gardening stuff. It's like the mower for like edges and shit.
Yeah, exactly. They call it a weed eater. A weed eater. That's the only one I can remember off the top of my head, but there's so many other ones. I'll try to think of them and remember them.
One thing I learned from Mass was, like, I don't know if
Mass has different words, too.
Yeah, they have so many different words. One thing that I learned from here is... Yeah, wicked, and that, my friends, like, my friend's family, they always say wicked, and it's like, I'm always thinking to myself, like, why should we say wicked? Like, they're like, it's like a Mass thing. I'm like, oh, okay. One thing that I heard, though, is I don't know if you call your jock this, but they call it a gitch.
Yeah, a gitch. They call it down here that, too. I've never called it
I just call it jock. I'm like...
I call it, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have a jock. Well, yeah, I guess I have a jock.
Yeah, I have
a
jock.
cup that goes outside, but I never called it a gitch.
Yeah,
That's what they call it down here. It's so different.
Like, all around, they call it gitch. They call it jock.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, but that was weird. I was like, it's just stuff I've been getting used to with living in Mass. But now I living in Mass for the past 3 years, it's been a lot of fun. I've learned a lot of shit. Like there's just so many terms you learn like as like a Massachusetts like resident. It has like common like fucking dunks. Like dunks is like around every corner and shit.
Yeah, they call it dunks. They don't call it Dunkin' Donuts. They just shorten it to dunks.
Yeah, if you drink Starbucks in Massachusetts, you'll get like
Made fun of.
beat up.
Yeah, kind of like wearing a Yankees hat and.
Oh, if I wore a Yankees hat or anything Yankees, I'm a Yankees fan. So if I did, I would get killed.
Yeah.
We went to the Red Sox game and won like 2 years ago.
Oh,
3 years
okay.
ago.
You went to the playoff game.
No, I didn't go to the playoff game, but I went there like 3 years ago. My family, they said we are not allowed to wear any Yankees merchandise. They'll beat the shit out of us.
Yeah. You think it's like that at Yankee Stadium if you wear a Red Sox jersey?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah,
so.
I'd say so.
Yeah,
I'd say it's
I think there's some teams that like the rivalries are so bad that I feel like it's possible.
I think that's one of them.
Luckily, Rangers Islanders isn't that bad.
I think because there's so many and it's so common.
Yeah.
But if Nassau County and Madison Square Garden, if they were further away from each other, and it wasn't as easy for fans to be from each spot, like, I mean, yes, it's easy for somebody from New York to be a fan, then move to Massachusetts, but like it's 4 hours between the two of them.
Yeah.
And here, what is it? An hour and a half between Madison Square Garden and Nassau Coliseum. Well, now Belmont, which is even closer.
Yeah, I think so, around that.
So it's so common for a New York fan.
Yeah. It's crazy. The rivalries are so funny with sports. I always tell people up here because they don't even understand how like serious it gets down on Long Island. Like people, like our fan bases between the Islanders and Rangers, it's like a fucking war zone.
Oh yeah, especially
It's a fucking war zone. People hate each other. Like I hate Han when it's game day. I fucking hate him. Like he's not here, but like I swear to God, he's the most annoying person ever when it comes to Islander games.
What about at Borelli's? Remember that?
That was so much fun, and we're going back. That was so much fun. I love Borelli's.
I really want to go there. Oh,
Yeah,
back.
he's back.
I'm back.
He's made his return. You just missed it. We were at story time.
Yeah, I don't really have a story. Actually, I might.
I took your story time slot, so you lost.
You
it
took your
anyway.
story time slot.
Well, what was the story?
I was talking about Dallas, and I was talking about.
When do you want to go to? Yeah, you can tell it.
I was talking about Dallas, and I was talking about C4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not
Okay.
talking it. No.
And then I just
No, I'm not asking you to tell it again.
talked about how I lost an AirPod in somebody's shoe and had to do operation to get it out. But yeah, I mean, we'll come to the end here. We'll do motivational moment, and then we'll close it out.
Oh shit.
Oh, I didn't get prepared. Go ahead. I gotta think.
I gotta get one. Hold on.
I gotta think too. Oh, wow, someone prepared. Look at us. Yeah, someone prepared. I hit it. I hate to see it.
You should put the Jeopardy music on right now.
We'll be right back after these quick messages. If only we had sponsors, that would be perfect.
Yeah, I have one.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to be an emo goalie? Well, tune into Emo Shield on YouTube.
Watch the first 3 episodes of Emo Shield now.
I have one.
Anchor, the easiest way to make a podcast.
I have a motivational moment.
Okay, Zachary, you can go first.
Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently.
I like that.
Thanks, Dad.
That's Zachary Hahn's motivational moment for the day.
That's from your dad?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Did you say the one that was on his shirt that day? Did you ever say that one?
What's his shirt? What is it?
Remember he posted a picture of his shirt and it said a quote?
Oh, work. Nobody cares. Work harder.
Oh, I wanted to say it. I didn't want you to say it.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. I guess I'll
Yeah, I got a lot of explaining to do to you guys for why I was gone. It's quite the
quite the story time that we will have on our own time.
Non-recorded.
We should have like an OnlyFans for Chuckin Knucks, and that's where we put our deleted scenes that are like not allowed.
We should
Yeah, right.
a Patreon for Chuckin Knucks.
Yeah, right.
If you want to hear Zach's personal private stories, then you have to pay $300 each.
Yeah,
I was thinking about starting an OnlyFans just for like shits and gigs. Like
What
I
are you
would
gonna
say,
put on? What are you gonna put on OnlyFans?
Fuck
like
you
I would
gonna
say,
do?
like no, here's the thing.
Whoa, hold
No,
up.
listen.
Can we do like Chuckin Knucks Court?
Yes.
No, wait,
Oh my
no,
God.
no, you
yes.
have to.
That's
you
our
have to
segment right now.
thinking of this.
Chuckin Knucks Court.
Right now.
I'm being
Right
smart.
here. Court is in
I'm being
session.
smart.
Court is in session.
You haven't been here for 15 minutes, bro. We have to.
Court
You're a
is in
rookie.
Listen to what I
session.
gotta say.
I would like to
John,
find
you're a
John,
rookie.
the
You need to
CEO,
stop.
for saying that he would start a fucking OnlyFans.
Asses on the
I
pavement.
object.
John, asses on the pavement. Don't
No,
talk
and
unless
no
you're
rebuttals
talking.
allowed. You are not allowed to rebuttal that. No way.
Are you kidding me?
No way.
I have a good
That's
value.
a max fine.
I have a
Fucking
valid argument.
saying that shit.
That's
I have a valid
gonna be a
argument.
max fine.
You gotta hear my.
Han
argument.
fine for his dad being famous.
Here's my argument. I was saying I would steal people's money, overprice it, and I would write like really dirty shit, but then like make it completely stupid. Like I would say like, oh my
What's
god,
the meme?
like a meme. Yeah, watch this. Like I would say like, look at this wet pussy, and it would just be like my cat drenched in water. So,
Okay, he's got a point. Let's
got
vote
a
on it. Zach. Ready? You go first.
What? What am I supposed to?
Thumbs up or thumbs down?
No, don't do that. No.
Come on. You know it's you
Vote
know,
for
you know
whether or not it's gonna be a fine.
Come on.
No, I'm still fining him for saying that.
I would just if you listen
And
to
the
me,
fine money
interrupt
goes
me
towards like
speaking.
a better way to make a podcast. How about that? The fine
Yeah.
goes toward the fine money goes towards our podcast store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My fine money is gonna be for the OnlyFans of Chuckin Knucks have.
John,
So I can
talking out of turn.
purchase the
Talking out of
behind.
term. You don't have the stick yet.
Blanket fine on the reason why I was taken out of this podcast for about 15 minutes.
That we're not going to expand upon.
Explain. Yeah.
Max
Right.
fine.
Max fine for that.
Max fine.
No, that's a blanket.
John,
No
talking
way.
out of term. That's another $1. Chuck them. That's $3. John, you don't have your ass on the pavement. You're so
John's
sick.
giving us rookie sass right now. Rookie sass fine on John.
Yeah, rookie sass on John.
I just want hat trick trivia.
Well, talking out of term, there's another $1. John, you're racking them up real quick. Scumbag of the week, John.
You guys are preparing me for junior hockey.
Yeah.
I did rookie karaoke already, and now I'm getting fines.
I like to find Dylan Vigna for saying he's the host of a podcast that he's been on one episode for.
I Barnes fine for living in the past.
Barnes fine for not being on the last 4 episodes.
Barnes fine for living too close to Mexico.
Oh man.
Barnes fine.
I think
for
that's
living in
enough.
Texas.
Barnes fine for not even being here.
No more fines.
Barnes and Russo fine for being in Texas.
Teddy fine for making a TikTok.
Did he make those TikToks with like the dance app that just like would like mold his body into a dance?
No, he actually made a couple funny ones. They're actually pretty funny.
I have a TikTok that has like 1.3 million views.
Han has a TikTok that has some. Oh, it's the bread one. Bread.
Oh yeah, it's the bread.
Bread.
Whoa,
Oh.
let's cut this bread with something
$1.
sharp.
That's $1. You're talking out of term. I had the talking stick. This isn't even story time. Rock blanket. Zach took too long in his thing, and we had to talk about how pigeons aren't real.
Yeah, you missed out.
Yeah, you really did.
I'll just listen to this when I'm editing. So
Yeah, you're gonna hear it. Good thing we didn't say anything mean to you, or did we?
it was
No,
fun.
I did.
Court is
I
adjourned.
was
What is
just
adjourned?
getting absolutely flamed
Court is adjourned.
on in the situation I was put.
Oh,
in.
I have to say, me and John have to say our quotes.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, I had it before. It's from a song. Oh, wait a minute. John, you can go first.
He's looking
If you can dream it, you can do it.
lame, but okay, I like it.
Lame. Sorry, Zach Khan. I was the one that was gone for 30 fucking minutes. I was down for Chuckin Knucks.
He's
Sorry.
dialed in. He's ready to roll.
I got put into a situation, all right?
Ready to roll.
I'm in the hot seat right now. I'm in the Chuckin Knucks. I'm in that Chuckin Knucks mood right now.
Ready to roll.
All right, let's go, Russ, because I got to go to bed. I got fucking practice tomorrow morning.
Hold on.
Oh, it's midnight. Chell is out officially.
Play any show.
Oh.
No, I'm going to bed, bro. I can't.
bro. You're lame.
I have practice, bro.
Me and Han are playing Ishul together.
It's fine. When I come home, John,
We got the Div 10 title.
Yep.
Div 10 title.
Okay, I got it. It's from the song "Humble and Kind." This is the quote.
Always that one. Always.
Yes, always stay humble and kind. It's
You want to sing it?
no. I'm just gonna say it.
Okay.
I would sing it, but we're not gonna do that.
John, what are you doing?
John thinks that people could see him, but when you
I'm
talk
the baby.
about,
I'm the baby. Let's go.
This is it. Don't expect a free ride from no one. Don't hold a grudge or a chip, and here's why. Bitterness keeps you from flying. Always stay humble and kind. That's my quote.
Nice.
And I like it. I'm actually probably going to save that and do nothing with it because you can't do anything else with a quote but say it.
Nice, man. That was good.
Thanks, man. I'm so deep and intellectual. Yeah. Okay. John, John, you said yours.
Yeah, mine sucked, but I'll come prepared next time.
Okay, yeah. You got to come prepared, man. Or else that's a fine. Actually, court was adjourned already, but fine for next week.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We added 2 new segments to this podcast: outrageous thoughts, Zach taking really, really long, and a court meeting.
And we had court.
Yeah, and we had Chuckin Knucks court.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, that was a fun podcast.
That was a fun podcast.
Episode 13 in the books. Tune in. This one wasn't. We haven't been keeping consistent with the week-to-week basis just because everything's been kind of crazy because we all play hockey. But now we have a lot to talk about. Being hockey's back. So yeah, we'll try to keep them as fluent and consistent as possible. But we do have other obligations and we do play hockey, so it could be a little hard. But we will try to keep them as consistent as we can. So episode 13 in the books. Thank you, John, for joining us again.
Thank you, Rousseau, and thank you, Han.
Thank you, Han, for co-hosting as always.
Yep. Thank
From
you.
down.
Chuckles Knucks.
Boys, thank you again, and let's finish it off with some Chuckin Knucks.
Let me get it, let me bring it back. Haters talking shit, but I get richer when they doing that. Yes, I am pursuing that #1 album worldwide. And fuck whoever doubt 'em.
Logic.